Hello, students. I hope you're okay today. Well, it's still Halloween season, and I thought to myself, why don't I make something new that my students have never seen before? So today, we will make Ghostly Marshall, the Ghost Marshmallow. Stick around, this is going to be fun. So, to start with, I think we're going to make a marshmallow. And when I think about a marshmallow, since Marshall is a ghost marshmallow, and he's a ghost marshmallow because he's very pale white. So, I'm going to make the top of his head. And the top of his head is what some people would call an ellipses, which means that his head is a circle but turned on its edge. So that's the top of his head. Then I'm going to make his body simply by making two straight lines down. And when you think about making a cylinder, this is probably the best way. It could easily be a cup, or it could be, a can, or any other thing that's in the shape of a cylinder, like a marshmallow, a ghost marshmallow. Ooh! So yeah, there's his head. And now that I've made the sides of his body, I'm going to make his face. And he's going to be one of those kind of characters that has his body and his face are sort of the same. They're the same portion of his body. So we'll start by making his eyes. Now his eyes will be kind of also sort of ellipses shapes, like that. And it gives you the idea that his eyes are wide open. He's seeing what's going on. Perhaps because he's a little scared. And I can make his eyes sort of have the pupils right here. And when I do, I can come over here and make another line. And it makes it look kind of hollow, like it would look if it was a jack-o'-lantern. Something like that. So then later I could color this in like that. In fact, why don't I color it in? Now that I've made his eyes, I think I can also make his mouth. And I gotta make him look a little scared. So I'm going to make his mouth look kind of like a pickle. And remember how I made this line here? I'm going to make this line here. And I think I'm going to give him one tooth, because he's like a kid that's losing his teeth. He's like, wah! He's scared of something. You'll see what. Okay, I'm going to color this in now. Okay, so now we're going to make his leg. And it's just going to come down like that. And like this. We're going to bump it out a little bit, make him a little knock-kneed. And we'll make this one come behind like that. And this one like this. And here we'll make his sock. And then of course we'll make his shoe. Like that. So he really must be running from something. Something is scaring him right here. I don't know what it is. Maybe we should make his other leg. He's kind of knobby-kneed, isn't he? So we'll make that line there. And this line here. And out like that. Give him a knobby knee. And then we can give him some socks and a shoe. So he's running, isn't he? Now we should make his arms. So I'm going to make an arm here, which would really be kind of where his ear should be. But he's a marshmallow, so don't worry about it. And this arm's kind of trailing behind. There's his elbow. And he's going to be wearing mittens. It's always good to make your characters wear mittens because if you do, you don't have to draw a lot of fingers. Fingers are not always easy to draw. Yeah. So this hand is going to be up in the air because he's kind of running fast and he's pumping his arms when he does. Oh, I like this drawing. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we'll make his mitten. Just stick a thumb out and make a U-line. And really that's just 2 U-lines too, isn't it? So what's he running from? I wonder. Let's go over here. And this is also going to be a kind of ellipses, except I'm going to be a little more free-handed with it. So I'm just going to kind of do something like this. So that looks like maybe it's a puddle of water, right? And in the puddle of water, perhaps there's something in the water. What could it be? Oh no. Our friend Marshall, the ghost marshmallow, sees a shadow of himself and it's scaring him. Ah! So in reality, he's scared of himself. So beside this little puddle, I'm going to make some grass. Some old, ugly grass. And the way I'm going to make this look good is I'm going to put my pen down and I'm going to snap it. Snap it. Snap it. I can do that and it gives the appearance of grass. See that? You can also play with hair this way. So yeah, there's a little mud puddle here that he's scared of. Now, one thing we could do is come up here and make kind of a crescent moon. And that moon's giving us the light we need to make the shadow that is scaring our friend Marshall. Marshall, the ghost marshmallow. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I think maybe I'll try to color it now. So I've got this nifty gray marker, and it means that I can make the ground around Marshall's body gray. So I'm going to make it gray. Yeah, like that. I'm going to keep coloring. Well, I did the ground he's running on, and the pond or the puddle anyway, that's got his reflection in it. I wonder if I can make something in the sky. Let's see. Oh my, it's starting to become quite interesting. I think now maybe I should color the moon yellow, and maybe his sleeves on his shirt red, and perhaps his pants blue, and maybe his shoes brown. What do you think? I'm going to try it out and see if it works. I'll be right back. Woo! And just like that, our ghost marshmallow Marshall, who's scared of his own reflection, is done. I hope you have fun making this, because I sure have fun making it. So I wish you a happy Halloween. Woo! Enjoy yourself. See you later. Bye. Bye. Woo.